This Jay Muse.
This is Eddie McClintock from Warehouse 13.
Hey, this is Brian Holler.
This is Brett Dolph.
Hey, this is Eddie Trunk, and you're listening to Beer Bros and BS.
Beers Bros BS.
Beer Bros and BS.
Beer Bros and BS.
You should be listening to Beer Bros and BS every day, every minute for the rest of your lives.
Snooch to the nooch.
Welcome to episode 58 of Beer Bros and BS, your home for craft beer, pulp culture, and other BS. Tonight, sitting around the table with me are
Alex, the king of Alapata.
Tony.
JJ, the Mel Chef.
Jose.
As always, we're going to start off the show by listing the beers that we brought tonight. Jose, do you want to take the reins on this?
Okay. Muhu. Chiato. Chocolate Espresso Imperial Milk Stout.
By who?
Terrapin.
Okay.
Due South Brewing Company, Barrel Monks Brewing, Apostate.
Apostate.
Jake. Jonathan Wakefield, Upper Body Strength.
Yeah, you can't fuck that up anymore with Alex here.
About on the clock.
Cycle Brewing, Trademark Dispute. And Cycle
Whoa,
Brewing.
whoa. Hazelnut trademark dispute.
Oh.
Well, it's the green label.
It is. It is, okay.
Just take your word for it.
Okay. And Buddy Shots, ill-aged and Jameson.
Also from Cycle.
Yes. Oh, God, those bottles were uncapped. Almost totally.
Okay, so
It's okay.
So our first beer of the night, I brought the Terrapin Muhu Chiato. It's a chocolate espresso imperial milk stout. It's a beer brewed with coffee and natural flavors are added. It's comes in an ABV of 8.5 with 30 IBUs. It's brewed with lactose sugar for a creamy mouthfeel and a touch of sweetness. This is a barista's wish come true. What do you guys think of it?
It's fantastic. I already love the Muhu, just the base Muhu, and pretty much every variation that they've done has been a winner. So they add this to the pile of goodness. It's utterly ridiculously good.
It's definitely the cow's tits.
A lot of coffee.
Yeah, I get. But the usual Muhu already has coffee, no? Or it doesn't. It doesn't.
I think the Muhu is just their milk stout.
Yeah, regular Muhu is like chocolate milk.
Oh, it's just chocolate milk. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is actually pretty good.
It's nice. It's actually a little...
It's a 2016 bottle?
When we add the coffee,
I believe so.
it becomes macchiato inspired or muhukiato.
What So then, what is
Mugiato.
tiramisu? Because this kind of reminds me a lot of it.
No, the tiramisu one.
Tiramisu.
It probably also has cinnamon.
Yeah.
It just sounds like we're talking about places in a Dr. Seuss novel.
Green hops, Samhan.
Muhu and tiramisu. Macchiato and macchiato.
And just so you know, the
Bless you,
hops,
Tony.
Nugget and Williamette.
Red ale blueberries.
So actually, it's Willamette.
And that brings us to the next part of the show. Would you rather? As we start the show with a few questions of would you rather, guys. We're going to start real slow tonight. And we're going to work our way up.
Just ease it in.
Just ease it in. So would you rather have nipples the size of your penis when erect? Or have the penis the size of your nipples when cold and hard?
They're kind of like the same as it is, so. Okay.
Do you, by any chance, do you have inverted nipples?
We talked about this earlier. Yeah, I actually have friends who have they're brothers, they're twins, and one of them, or both of them have like one nipple inverted and one regular nipple. So if they're facing each other, it's like their nipples can interlock.
That would be awful. I no.
I hope they don't listen to the show.
No, they don't. They definitely don't. And that trombone actually made it a lot funnier than it was.
It was a little rusty.
Let me ask you, if one of them is in trouble, does the other know it? Like the Crimson Guard twins from G.I. Joe?
Yes, and then the other one laughs about it.
Tomax and Zaymont, which are each other's names spelled backwards.
Oh, interesting.
Such amazing writing from 80s cartoons.
All right, guys, let me ask you: would you rather spend $1.10 for a drink in cash, or spend $1.25 for the exact same drink, but with a credit card or debit card?
So, like having a dime on you, is that what this is about?
An extra 15 cents, but you have to you get it cheaper if you carry cash.
And the problem is, if you don't have the change, then you end up with 90 cents in your pocket, jingling around, weighing you down.
Woo! Well, we know Tony's answer then.
Well, since we all hate traffic here, those could come very useful, as you can use them as projectiles.
I was wondering where you were going with that.
You make so much money, you're going to start throwing quarters and nickels at
with all the money
windows.
he's saving on drinks.
90 cents. 90 cents, so you can say "fuck you" on the road.
That's what he does with the extra 15 cents.
Yeah, I don't know where you got 90 cents from, but it's just 15.
Well, so that's why you're so angry that they have SunPass. You really used to enjoy the toll booth to throw your coins into the basket.
Actually, my dad actually did that once, and then he failed, and he actually had to get out of the car.
He missed the basket.
Damn, how do you miss the basket?
You throw it beforehand.
Oh Jesus!
Too soon.
It's just about, get out of the car and be like, sorry.
Oh, that must have sucked.
Yeah, and it's the lane where it's like, don't stop, keep it moving.
No, it was
keep believing.
Getting to Key Biscayne. I remember.
Oh, Rickenbacker. All right, so would you guys rather always have the perfect and unbeatable comeback or roast for any conversation, or never have to deal with automotive mechanical failure again?
Oh, that one.
Nah, the roast.
Yeah, the roast. I mean, it doesn't matter who you're going at. You have the upper hand no matter what. Doesn't matter if there's 2 people listening or 2,000.
I don't know.
You're witty as hell.
I'm already pretty witty and enjoyable, so I'm gonna go with no. I've had bad luck with cars.
At least you think you are.
Oh, I would say you're white. You think you're witty? I'd say you're whitey.
Boom! Oh,
Boom!
Jesus
Roasted.
got roasted twice.
See, so you guys should focus on your cars.
Whoa! Don't you talk about my car that way?
It's getting hot in here.
Yeah.
Oh, this is roasting.
Oh, well, he doesn't have
JJ
a problem because he rides the fucking bus.
JJ, the roast master private.
Too bad nobody's going to hear this.
Jose?
I'm pretty sure none of us have been on a public
I actually
bus
do like
in
the
last
idea
2
of
years.
roasting people, but I mean, fuck, I hate when the car.
You're right, 3 years ago, though.
But usually, I don't have any automotive failures where it's that devastating. Where
So
I have
for
to pay
you, I'm
it.
going to amend this, Jose, and say you or your wife.
That changes things.
No, I'd rather roast her all day.
He's like, I don't care. It's not me.
Roaster on a spit.
Okay, so then would you rather be warm and cozy on a cold day or cool and refreshed on a hot day?
Oh, definitely the second one.
Yeah, cool and refreshed.
That's tough, man, because the other day, I turned the air conditioning on all the way up, put on some fucking long socks, and curled up under the blankets. I was like, this is fucking amazing.
Yeah, I am cozy, motherfucker. No, I hate being hot.
I don't mind sweating that much.
I live in the wrong city, dude. But yeah, I hate being hot. I must have air conditioning. I must be
fucking
cool.
hate cold,
Yeah, I hate cold.
especially when I forget to bring a sweater.
Being cool, being
Stay-
cool on a hot day is good. I'm gonna go with the warm and cozy on a cold day, though. I really don't mind sweating. If other people mind it, that's their problem.
But dude, you live in Miami. You're gonna have a lot more opportunities to be cool on a hot day.
Oh, is that what it is? This isn't like a one-time offer. This is like every time.
Yes.
Yeah, all right, fine, Dave. I'll go. I mean Dan. No, Dave. Yeah.
Whatever your name is.
The host of Beer Bros and BS.
Hey.
Cool and breezy.
Okay, so let me ask. Okay, now this one I needed some more information before I ask it. Alex and Jose, do you guys have any siblings?
I have 2 older brothers.
I have one older brother.
Okay, so this actually works out because everybody has a brother. Okay, so let's say, would you rather get $1,000 from your parents, just like your brother gets $1,000, or would you rather receive $2,000 but your brother gets $10,000? So you get more, but your brother gets even more.
No, I'll do the second option. My
Yeah.
brothers are older, so that they would gladly share. So
Tony?
Yeah, do the second one.
Yeah, it's like Rawls' philosophy. Like,
Yeah.
if it's better for everybody, then it's fucking better.
A,
I mean-
rising tide floats all boats.
Yeah, exactly.
Beer Bros BS. We are team players,
Speak for yourself.
except for you, Captain.
My brother's probably listening to this saying, fuck you, David. Love you too, Chris. All right, so
see, to make it a more difficult choice, you'd have to say like something like, would you rather split the 2,000 with your brother or keep it all for yourself, kind of thing. Like,
well, we all know what I would say,
yeah,
I would keep it for myself.
Yeah, me too.
but they know
Because
about it.
if it's not coming out of my pocket, what the fuck do I care? Let them get the 10 G's.
So would you rather double your salary or cut your workload in half and keep your same salary?
Double the salary.
Double salary.
it's a tough one. So, let me ask this. All right, if I keep the same salary and by cutting my workload in half, does that mean that I get like twice as many vacation days?
Is your
No, you just do
vacation,
less shit during the day, right?
but is your
That's what I
vacation
took it
time
as.
dependent upon your work schedule, your workload?
Well, I accrue the same amount. Like
It's the same amount of hours.
every
You
month.
just do less shit, right?
Yeah,
So,
you're
like,
just doing less shit.
If you did like 10 things, you're only doing
like
5
if you had,
things.
like,
Okay,
let's
you
say
still
that-
work the same amount
Yeah.
of time. It's just easier work.
You're just going to be eating shit a
let's
lot
say
more
you,
of the time.
you know, and you in,
be
in,
doing
in
what
the
I
next
do.
month you have 10 projects to complete. You only have 5 now.
No, in that case, I'd go with the double salary.
Double salary.
All right.
Double celery.
Meanwhile, my
But-
wife is probably eyeballing me. You better take that fucking salary.
If you told me, I could like stay at my same salary, but I got double the vacation days, I would do that.
If you told me I could stay at my salary and stay home, I would do that.
But, yeah.
Hey,
All right.
cheers to that.
All right. So would you rather receive $1 million immediately or wait 20 years and then receive $200,000 a year for the rest of your life?
Fuck that. Give me $1 million.
Yeah, give me the million up front because
right now.
I'll probably be dead by then.
You wait 20 years, you get $200,000 the rest of your life.
It's my money and I want it now.
I need $1 million.
Yeah, give me the million right now.
I would
YOLO.
I'd wait 20 years.
Oh well, cool.
Now we're gonna
and
get.
then you only live for 4 years. It's fuck shit.
So it goes. Then it doesn't matter 'cause I only live for 4 more years.
Yeah, but you're.
But you missed the million.
Yeah.
But in
Yeah.
that time, maybe I'm building it up.
Yeah, but
Give me.
You're
you
in
know.
your prime. You can like fucking go crazy.
Oh,
and-
I'm not in my prime yet.
Whoa.
Oh, I'm still getting there. I'm still aging it. So let me ask you guys: would you rather have toes for nipples or nipples for toes?
Nipples
Love
for
it.
toes.
That's
I
a
wear
quick one.
socks with my sandals anyways.
Yeah.
All right. So would you rather have a penis twice as large as it currently is, but there's a 20% chance you'll shit yourself every 10 minutes for the rest of your life? Or would you rather gain the ability to make people shit themselves, but your penis is amputated?
Oh no!
Oh, you thought it was going to be easy.
Now we gotta take the fucking shitty option number 1 because I'm not gonna live without my fucking dick.
Yeah, option number 1.
Yeah, option number 1 actually sounds way better.
But
now.
just at a wink, you're like, I'm gonna make David shit. Oh fuck! What happened to me? Damn it, Reyes! Why did you do that?
Yeah, but
With
fuck
no
that. We're all
penis?
sitting at the table together. Can you imagine if you made Big Dave shit right now? The show would be over.
make all of you shit.
So either
Like,
be
could you make anyone anywhere in the world shit?
Yeah, do they have to be present? No, it doesn't matter. I don't fucking want.
Anywhere in the world, Tony.
so either be
Anywhere.
See, I would want to wish diarrhea on some politicians.
But you couldn't do it to.
But you don't have a dick. Fuck that.
Doesn't
You're like-
matter.
you're like
they're,
Lord
They're
Bars.
delivering a state address, and they just crap themselves in front of the camera.
Why? I'm all
But
for
you don't have a
Tony getting
dick.
this power.
They're paying you to a tribute to make sure that you don't make them shit.
You better get a robot dick out of it, then. Shit.
Listen, when the universe
Tony-
came calling,
Tony,
You made the ultimate sacrifice.
Tony, but imagine
Tony from Earth.
all the constipated
stepped
people,
up.
all the constipated people you could be helping.
I don't know why I had to laugh like the
you know
count.
what? I have a girlfriend to think of. I'd have to keep Old Faithful.
That's when shit got real.
Old Faithful.
Where's the,
That's
where,
fu-
where's
that's
the
a great
poop sound
name,
on the
actually.
soundboard? Don't we have a poop sound
Or a boing.
Yeah.
or a boner sound?
Or a
Old Faithful.
Yeah. I can't shoot it like that anymore. My old age. Have to cock it first, exactly.
There you go. And that brings us to our second beer of the night.
Yep. And that,
Apostale.
and that would yeah, that's not the name of the beer. It's actual apostate. This is Due South Brewing in collab with Barrel of Monks Brewing. So both some Florida kids up in Broward. So shout out to them. We've had them on the show a bunch of times. This is their Belgian style IPA.
It's a collab.
Yeah, it's a collab. So Barrel Monks is very famous for all their Belgian style. They've got
The coffee bean one.
yeah. You got Belgian quads and triples.
Coffee with a
and
K. That shit was fire.
strong ales and all kinds of good stuff. And then Due South, their category series, the Category 4, Category 5, they're immensely popular and
Solid
distribution.
IPAs.
Yeah, exactly. They it's one of their stronger suits. So this one comes in at 6%. So you're looking at the there's not a since this just came out, just hit distribution in Florida. So super fresh, and this is using the Belgian yeast that Barrel Monks use, and then with Due South's hops. So, but I don't know which hops. They don't specify.
Yeah, I think the nice fruity esters from the Belgian yeast complement
yeah, definitely.
the hops very nicely. It's smooth, easy drinking. It's good
Very
stuff.
citrusy. It smells almost a little bit like a cereal, like juicy cereal. It's delicious.
So, let me ask you guys: have you gotten your apostates checked recently?
I'm not at that age yet. I don't need to
Oh.
get my apostate checked.
I'm young.
Yeah, he's not in his prime. Remember,
Oh yeah.
he's a long ways away from
Still
his
getting there.
prostate. But yeah,
Feel it. Just feel it, guys.
yeah, this is a fantastic beer. I mean, and this
Yeah.
seems to be like a popular style I've been seeing popping up lately. Is the
A
Bel-
pop filler style.
Hey, but
God.
delayed reaction there. But yeah, the Belgian IPAs are starting to pop up around. So no, this is fantastic. Good job, guys.
Yeah. I like the.
I was gonna have chicken for dinner, but a pop stayed it.
Never mind.
What is the word apostate? Anyways,
I think it's a follower or like a faithful person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where is that an apostle?
I think it's.
Well, the apostate, I think, is like a group.
Well, there shows two.
It's like a whole state of
There's
them.
like two monks on here staring each other down. So I know.
They better
We
stop
might have to-
monkeying around
What?
monkey.
because they're
around.
monks. They're
Oh.
monkeying around.
Oh, actually, it's a person who renounces a religious or political belief or principle, also known as a dissenter, defector, deserter, traitor, backslider, or turncoat.
Ooh. Oh,
Well, yeah, isn't that a fucking interesting name for this beer? Then
and released at an interesting time. Well, all right then. Very interesting and very good. So, host.
So, story I decided to bring today at this week is they found another bus-sized asteroid that whizzed by close
Bust?
to bus.
Bus.
how big is this bust? Oh, bust.
Bus.
Bust it, baby.
It's
Part
it's
two.
a bust of a bus.
Yes.
A bus.
A bust, a bust.
Yo, keep it moving.
So
A
it-
bus.
Yo, I like what you doing.
So it came in just 2 or 3 days ago. It's called the rocket's called 2017 BS-32.
Hey, we got our first asteroid.
Yay,
So
that
one-
almost killed us. by
We haven't killed anybody yet.
From laughter.
It passed at 100,000 miles away from Earth.
Jesus Christ.
It's pretty fucking close.
Yeah, it was pretty fucking close. Quote from one of the from the article.
But that wouldn't have killed a city, though. It's not a city killer.
Bus
this
size?
was
Yeah.
This was the fourth near Earth asteroid to swing by our planet in 2017, and it's a heightened concern that one could actually strike our planet. Quote from slow astronomer Paul Cox. It raises a few eyebrows when we see a number of close near-Earth asteroids over such a short period of time. So I don't know how the fuck these people can miss things like.
Yeah,
How
could people miss?
I guess if your name is Paul Cox,
You have other things on your mind.
you have a lot of balls in the air.
Yeah. Oh yeah. By the way, this just came by. Oh.
He's really got his hands full.
Was Bruce Willis unavailable?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, he was busy.
Yeah, me and him are friends. We were hanging out. Sorry.
Liz Taylor's still crying.
Ben Affleck fucking playing with animal crackers on her stomach.
Oh Jesus.
Never gonna see you again.
No, but yeah, typically asteroids of that size, the real big ones usually get swung out because of Jupiter. So, but the bus-sized ones probably
Jupiter.
break apart, or as we call in Miami, Jupiter.
Jupiter.
I got a condo out in Jupiter.
Jupiter. Home of
Jupiter. That's what you say when someone knocks on the door.
I guess it's large enough to.
we'll say the home of Civil Society Brewing.
Oh yes, very good.
I guess it's large enough to cause problems, but it's small enough not to get easily detected, which is apparently starting to be a problem for 2017. So 2017 is starting to not suck as much, but it can actually fucking kill us. So
Yeah. Asteroids landing on our cities, no bueno.
no.
Good thing
I'm
the
against
surface
that.
of the Earth is mostly
Moving
water.
to the other side of the planet.
Well, it's flat, though.
Yeah, exactly.
The surface, Earth.
Oh no. It is flat, but there is still a lot of water in
Is it?
comparison.
Are you a flat earther?
In comparison
I'm
to
just the opposing viewpoint.
Okay.
in
It's good for radio, I hear, and podcasts.
Yeah. The Earth is very young. It's only 3,000 years old.
That's what I heard. I heard
Yeah.
3,254 years and 3 weeks.
and raptors.
Happy birthday, Earth.
Yeah.
Earth Day.
Well, where do you think it came from? Duh.
We're
Yeah.
celebrating
Come on.
the
Earth Day is not until
birthday.
April, you guys. Don't be silly.
Happy early birthday. Can't say birth without Earth.
So, as you guys know, that we got the Super Bowl coming up.
The what?
Super Bowl.
Are we
Super
allowed to
Bowl.
say that? Can we?
Well, no,
The big game.
The big game.
yeah, you're not allowed to advertise events, for a Super Bowl. So, by the way, none of us went back and listened to the thing. No one actually picked the Super Bowl correctly. No one picked the Falcons.
No?
So, no.
Of course I did.
Yeah, right.
I just didn't say it on air, but I picked them.
Yeah, okay. And
And
then
I picked the Patriots, too.
In your mind.
Yeah.
in your mind's eye.
Just didn't say it out loud.
So,
It
and then
doesn't count.
yeah.
Doesn't it, though?
That's also why
No.
it came true.
Yeah. Lord knows what else I'm thinking right now.
Yeah, right. As always, one of the big things that people are looking for, or what new movie trailers we're gonna see, that during the big game, and
Which one? Because United plays that day.
I was going to say, surely you're talking about Arsenal Chelsea tomorrow.
Oh Jesus Christ, you and your fucking soccer, you guys. Anyway, Super Bowl, it's one of the most watched things ever.
Really? You want Chelsea to
Football,
win?
not football.
Yeah, American football,
Gridiron.
I
the
don't-
gridiron.
I like Costa.
Of course you do.
This is not the soccer podcast.
You like the Dirty Bird?
Well, it should be.
You like the
It's whatever I decide it is.
Dirty Bird?
Thus it has been decreed.
No. There will be no soccer.
So
talk.
tell us more about the big game.
Yeah.
So United plays at 11 on Sunday.
And after that, we're all going to watch the big game.
Exactly. Have lots of beers.
On what channel?
But
What
well,
channel?
can we say it? Can we say it? Because it's on fucking a channel.
Yeah.
I don't even know what channel.
Yeah.
What does the fox say?
Yeah, I know.
Bark.
Watch the Super Bowl, please.
So we were trying not to say a name
Yeah.
of an event.
Yeah.
Yeah, we failed terribly.
Yeah,
we said
yeah,
it like
yeah.
30 times in the past.
Flippity flop.
I don't understand why not.
There's an event about the superb owl.
Yeah, the superb owl. Yeah, because we get sued for that.
Wait,
Yeah, sue us. Take our
No,
take our
no, no, no,
don't
no,
sue
no.
us.
take our microphones.
wait, I like my business cards. No,
They might take our beer. That would be.
Yeah, that would be bad.
no. I meant that we're gonna take a superb amount of like food
Owls. We're gonna take a superb owl.
on like containers. It's like the super container. Is what I meant. Like super food container.
I don't get it, but
You know, you could have soup or bowl.
Okay. Anyway, it's not really about. I was what this is leading.
and that was about it. Was it?
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
Yeah, no. I was just bringing it up because of the movie trailers that are going to be on there. So there's
So
a
your
lot.
topic is about like video games.
No. Surprisingly, not this week. Surprisingly, not this week. No, but you got all the movie trailers that are coming up. And Disney is being super secret. A lot of places, put a ahead of time. Oh, we're buying these spots, which the average cost of a commercial during the big game is $5 million.
And it keeps going up.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. So
All the way up.
So Disney
Can stop them.
Yeah, right. So Disney owns a lot of properties. Right now they got Marvel and the Star Wars brand, and so there's some
And
future
ESPN.
films. Right, obviously,
And
But-
the Muppets.
and the Muppets. So what do you
And
what do you guys
Touchstone.
think we're
Mickey
gonna
Mouse.
see?
Pixar.
No shit.
And Pixar.
Yeah, I
Don't
just
fucking
noticed
say.
your awesome Angry Chair shirt right now. Awesome.
Fucking Angry Chair Brewing in Tampa. Thumbs up. Anyway, so what do you guys want to see? Because they said that they bought 2 spots for movie trailers. So
It's gonna
would
be Star Wars.
you think it's gonna be episode 8?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Or as we say,
They just said the name.
as we say in Spanish, Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
I'd like to see some football.
Right. But I'm saying for the movie trailers. So, which I'm going to say Thor Ragnarok and Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
It's going to be the least popular thing that you can imagine, and thus making it popular.
Maybe it's the new Beauty and the Beast or Mulan or some shit.
Probably Beauty
No,
and the
they
Beast.
said that there's going to be one that's like an actual like Disney character kind of based one, like an animated one, and the other 2 are going to be from their other properties.
Beauty
that
and
they
the
purchased.
Beast, because they're going to capitalize on the beautiful and talented.
Is that the next one that comes
It's a
out?
tale as
Beauty,
old as time.
Beauty and the Beast comes out after the Super Bowl?
Song as old as rhyme.
Oh, okay.
As it'll probably be Beauty
And
and the Beast.
Why y'all look at Alex when you did that?
I was trying
Why
to
is
put
he
my
looking
hand
at-
out.
Because I'm a beast.
His nickname is Yeast Mode.
Yeast mode.
You're Yeezist.
Does this bring us to our third beer of the night?
Yeah, brings us to a third year.
mode. Oh, you see how he did that? Like a G?
Thank you. So yeah, right now we're pouring out some upper body strength.
He
which
did that
is
like
a
an OG.
J. Wakefield Trillium Collab. It's a double India Pale Ale, brewed with Mosaic and Citra. Comes in at 10% alcohol. Dank as fuck. And it's also brewed with local honey from Daddy Brews, Jacob Lindsay's
Nice.
coming soon meadery.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I,
yeah.
I didn't know he was making because I saw him at the other day
Wow.
at Lincoln's.
Yeah. He's also working at Lincoln's. Good guy. Doing big things in the Miami beer scene. So, yeah, what do you guys think of this?
It's pretty
this
good.
brew?
It's awesome.
Yep. I love this
Fucking 10%. Doesn't taste like 10%.
Not at all.
and you don't get any sweetness. I find that the honey,
It's just
Bump.
a hint in the beginning.
yeah, I find that the honey actually like beefs up the body, dries it out, and helps the beer get to that 10% ABV. Fucking strong
No,
as
definitely.
shit.
Honey actually, well, it's mostly just like gets eaten by the yeast. It doesn't really leave that much residuals. I assume, no, unless it's like the proteins
Right,
inside.
it's fermentable sugar, yeah.
So it's not like lactose where it leaves up
So,
sugary stuff behind.
Alex, let me ask you this.
What up, man?
I've been seeing a lot lately. You know, there's certain IPAs that, or in this case, an imperial, that people are preferring them to have at room temperature, kind of like what we're doing right now. So you opposed to if you have it really cold, you get more hoppy. Have you heard about that?
Well, definitely the temperature that you serve the beer at does affect the taste. Certain aromatics will be more pronounced at higher temperatures. Typically, you want to serve your IPAs at around 55 to 50 degrees. I suppose, yeah, if you're trying to bring out more of that malty body, you may want to have it at a higher temperature.
But I imagine for serving wise, you serve it at a colder temperature and you just have them just.
It actually depends. There's this
Warm it up.
bar in New York called Torst, which I'm dying to visit. I don't know, maybe you've been there, Tony. They actually they have different temperatures for different taps for different beers. So they will serve you your stout at the appropriate temperature so that you can just start drinking it right away. No more cupping your glass and warming it up.
Yeah, I mean, the reason I brought that up, I don't think we've ever discussed it on the show, and a lot of people have been talking about, you know, what an IPA should be served. Should it be really cold, or should it be kind of like how we're doing it, where kind of room temperature-ish? So, and there's like a big debate going on right now in the beer community about, no, IPAs, you know, and it's region-based too. People are like, no, it's freezing here. I like it a little bit warmer, and people, you know, down here where we're at, no, I want my IPA fucking
Well,
cold.
I imagine that English, because they like their real ales, like the
Cask
the
ales, as we
cask
call them
ales.
here.
Yeah.
They would prefer it at a little bit warmer than what we're used to.
Yeah, like some like, you know, hop purists that they're like, oh, you're drinking an IPA, it's all about the hops, you know, so I want it really cold, so I get like pronounced hops in my thing. So
it's actually talking about real ales and cask ales and whatnot. I don't know if you guys heard about this, but Dogfish Head, in collaboration with this company, I forget their name right now. Should probably look at my phone. But they developed a system that allows breweries and bars and whatnot to actually tap beers directly from the barrel. So if you're barrel aging a beer, no more need to actually keg it and then serve it. You can serve it directly from the barrel, and
that's dope.
It uses nitrogen.
Who is this again?
Dogfish Head was collaborating with a company. It's not the first time they collaborate with them. They've collaborated on other stuff. But yeah, just pushing the craft beer industry
Dogfish
forward.
Head comes up with a lot of engineering stuff, like the Randall.
Yeah. So yeah, it's pretty cool. You get to serve. It serves the beer at different levels of carbonation, different temperatures, depending on what you're serving, what you're trying to get. I think it's really cool. Hopefully, we get to see something like that down here. Dogfish Head is actually getting the second one. The first one is being shipped somewhere else. I'm not sure. But yeah, good stuff. And that's my topic for today.
Hope to see it down here too.
Also, I wanted to give a quick shout out to a friend of the show. I think most of you know her, Mermaid on Tap. She got mentioned in was it Men's Health?
Men's Health magazine.
Men's Health as a influential craft beer lady.
Nice.
Yeah, like, what was it?
So shout out to her.
Congratulations.
Women of craft beer on Instagram.
Yes, women of craft beer on Instagram. Yeah.
25 of the top. And hey, no shock, I follow pretty much all of them. Hey, no, but it was cool. There was a few South Florida ladies on there, so cheers to them.
Yeah, well done, ladies.
Don't die, Dad.
Wow.
He was like, wow, I love those ladies so much.
He's like, it's my turn to talk. Let me drink all my beer at once.
I love them all. And my beer.
inside your beer.
I remember my first beer.
Yeah.
Oh.
I remember mine. I was a very young boy.
Maybe you need some Smirnoff Ice.
Some Zima. All right.
Unzima.
Unzbeck, please.
It's Unzbecks.
Unzbecks.
I swear to you, I can't every time I was in Germany and I was able to order a beer and I was able to say Unzbecks, I made eye contact with Tony and Dan. I looked at them first, like, so everyone knew I was going to do it. Unzbecks?
Unzbecks?
And they're like, yeah, we have Becks. And we started laughing,
okay.
and the waiter just like, oh, okay, that's odd.
I don't know why that's funny.
You fucking weird Americans.
That was my first beer.
Bex?
Really?
La llave, dame llave.
Okay, so I don't know if you guys heard, Nebraska flew their flag at their state capital upside down for 10 days, and nobody noticed.
Is it because it looks the same upside down?
It's just no one pays attention to the flag because it's really boring. Now, here's the thing. I'm going to show you a picture of the state flag.
And what state?
Oh my God, that's a penis.
What state flag is this?
Nebraska.
Or
Cornhuskers.
Looks like a fucking Charlie Brown cartoon.
Right?
No.
So I was thinking.
Yeah. Yeah, it
this
does.
got me thinking.
Should we start a campaign to change their flag?
Well, that's what one of their state senators, Burt Carr, told members of the legislature executive board. It took someone drawing it to my attention before it was changed. They're hoping that why do you need to put your state seal on a blue flag? Now, here's the thing: there are over 20 state flags which feature a blue background and the state crest in one form or another.
Ooh.
Some of these states include Nebraska, Idaho, New Hampshire, Michigan, South Dakota, Pennsylvania, Connecticut, Maine,
Alaska,
New York, North Dakota, Kentucky, Vermont, Utah, Oregon, Nevada, Wisconsin, Delaware, Kansas, Virginia, Minnesota, Montana, and Oklahoma.
Not Alaska? Damn. I thought Alaska's flag was blue with the
Well, it's not the state seal.
Oh. Never mind.
Yeah.
Colorado also has blue, but it's not the state seal.
So I got thinking of, let's laugh at some states' flags, guys. I think this will be fun. So first one up, we have Massachusetts. It's a white flag with a Native American on it, and above him is a man with a saber, looking like he's going to cut him in half.
No, it is a
Too much
disembodied arm with a sword.
Too much thigh. That's what I'm thinking.
And 1 star.
Needs a longer tunic.
I mean, that style is so like 1600s.
Yeah, the floating arm with the
I
saber.
grant that design
I
1
think
star.
that's actually like a common motif in like a lot of like neoclassical bullshit.
Let's laugh at Mississippi now.
Oof.
Why? It's so something to be proud of.
They have a Confederate flag at the top corner
Dixie.
of what would be behind a former Yugoslavian flag or the former
Oh,
flag
I thought it was
of
France.
Serbia and
Just
Montenegro
Put
before they
sideways.
were disillusioned in 2006.
Does anybody here actually know how to whistle Dixie?
Very good, but
I wonder how
That was
that's going to
annoying.
sound on the podcast.
it was already annoying. I was like, stop. No whistling on the podcast. Forbidden.
I wish I knew how to whistle, you guys.
Kentucky.
What the fuck is going on there?
You mean
Two guys just hanging out, grabbing each other's elbows.
I see they're very progressive.
One man's a frontiersman. The other man's a
capitalist pig.
Like a banker.
evidently Kentucky's a Commonwealth. Go figure.
I wonder.
This-
I wonder what.
This actually looks like the cover of like some punk rock album. Like just like businessman shaking hands with like frontiersman.
It's hard not to make like gun some of these flags.
Who decides these?
Yeah,
Like who's like, oh, let me put a frontierman.
What do you guys think of Florida's flag?
We'll get to Florida. We'll save the best for last.
Of course.
Oregon is funny because it says State of Oregon on it. However, they are the only state to have each side of the flag is different.
They have a reverse?
They have a reverse. What do you think is on the other side?
Weed or craft beer.
An animal. A
A
deer.
beaver. A beaver.
A duck.
Yeah, a duck.
A beaver!
That's amazing.
That is amazing.
The beaver flag. Let's all salute the beaver flag.
Hey.
State flag of
Yeah.
Oregon.
I salute beavers.
Yeah, you do.
Hey, isn't Portland one of the leading capitals of
I
strip
like to
clubs?
give beavers.
It
Eskimo
is the
kisses.
strip club capital of the U.S., yes.
Yeah, it's funny that they have a beaver flag.
Oh,
I love
I
this
know
next one.
I can. Let me say what it is. Does it say? I
It
can
does
tell you.
not.
It is.
that New Orleans?
Louisiana. Very good.
yeah,
Very good.
It's a pelican.
It's a mother pelican feeding 3 baby pelicans on a blue flag.
Oh, I can. Yeah, it's kind of far away. So
Louisiana.
spread your wings and fly.
I always wondered why, the
The
New Orleans
Pelicans.
basketball team, chose pelicans as
It's
their...
their state bird.
Yep. That's the only reason I knew it. Oh, okay, that's really
But
weird.
What is
Where-
it feeding?
Yeah.
It looks like it actually hurt its tit.
It's bleeding out of its
Maybe
tits.
the baby's pecked at the mother's tit a little too hard. That's how birds work, right?
I was gonna say birds don't got titties, man.
Yeah, they're not mammals.
Maybe
they
not
don't
your
breastfeed.
birds.
Now the next one is probably, other than Florida, is my favorite.
Virginia.
The state flag of-
Tyrannus.
Of Virginia, there is an Amazon. Is the only state flag to feature nudity, as there is a.
Oh, that's a
boo-
lady?
That's an Amazon. That's an
I
Amazon
thought
lady.
it was a pudgy guy.
No, that is a boob you see and a nipple standing over
And
tyranny embodied in a man.
Well, hold on, and it's holding a dildo too.
It's
right?
holding a sword pointed upward.
Yeah, it looks like Brock
I thought it was a
Lesnar's
dildo.
chest tattoo. Sorry,
So
Brock.
Virginia, Virginia's for lovers, and also their flag features a
Boobies.
Half
A
naked
boob.
woman. Yeah.
A boob and
boob.
and homicide.
Tits
Yeah.
and homicide.
That's the state for me.
Tonight.
The new
Have-
album from Beer Bros and BS.
Tits and homicide. No, it's just a tit, so it's tit and homicide.
Coming up at News at 11. Tits and homicide. And drum roll,
And now we come to Florida.
of course.
Now, some people, like Reyes was bringing up,
Yeah.
what do you guys think about Florida's?
I think it's awesome, and I think the people that say that we need to change it are a bunch of fucking assholes
Why would they need to change it?
because they think it's a fucking Confederate flag, but it's not a Confederate flag. It's actually an homage to when we
St.
were a
George's.
Spanish colony.
AKA, okay, so it's very similar to Alabama's flag, which is just a, well, you guys,
Whitefield with a red cross.
with a
More red X.
Well, it's
Yeah,
a
red
cross, but it's just it's a diagonal cross.
St. Andrew's cross.
Yes, correct.
There's, Alabama's not saying that they have an homage to Spanish.
But they were what is the coast of Alabama and Mississippi were Spanish
Florida, yeah.
Spanish territories.
Well, they were all part of Florida until
That's
we
right.
gave it up.
They were all part of Florida.
Mobile, Florida, could have been.
The interesting thing is that there's also a lot of French influence in that area.
So this is
Gulf Coast.
a cross of Burgundy.
Mm-hmm.
Notice the similarities. Sometimes you can this one down here. That's in San Juan, Puerto Rico. They also ruled over there. Not that they're supporters of the secession.
Also, fun fact is that St. Augustine predates Jamestown by quite a few decades. So think about that, all
Exactly.
you
Yeah, so-
American history people.
It's like the oldest city in...
It is the oldest city in the United States of America, and it was founded by Spaniards.
Spaniards. Hey,
I've known too many Spaniards.
hey, sometimes when you're looking up the podcast up on, whatever method of looking it up, one of the things you can search under is educational. We are official education right now.
Nice.
Look at that, huh? Informative, not just bullshit all the time.
And
And
originally, this was you want to get educational now. The flags, Nebraska's flag was originally 5 of the worst of the 50 states. surveyed by the North American Vexillological Association.
Vexillological. That's an awesome word.
They are a serious group. You don't want to fuck around with them because they will fuck up your flag and they will let everyone know.
You don't want to vex them.
Hey.
So before we move on, I have one more flag fact, which tie it all together, right? So the Nebraska flag was flying upside down, and no one noticed for a while, right? So this actually happened in Thailand. The flag was flying upside down, and supposedly the king saw it, and they changed their flag so that it would be the same upside down or right side up. They made it symmetrical.
There was a
Pretty
I
cool.
want to say actually last year there was a contest going on in New Zealand, and they were trying to figure out what their new flag should be.
Yeah, that was an awesome contest.
And on
Didn't we talk about this on an episode?
No, we probably
all
all
on last week tonight.
Yeah, we probably all saw the same show last week tonight, and they showed some of the actual entries, and they were fucking hilarious. I just thought about that right now. I wish I would have saved some of those so we could post.
You could have put the Beer Bros BS icon there.
Submit it.
Submit it.
We're pouring our next beer. This
that
is
could
what
be
you
for-
guys get
for
to
next
share.
week's episode.
This
Oh
is
yeah. Tell us about it, Hose B.
So, a few weeks ago, we picked up our last Catador shipment from the 5th edition, I believe it was, Tony?
Yeah, from Cigar City in Tampa.
From Cigar City, so we decided to go and do a little bit of exploring around Tampa, as we always do. And one of the places that we stopped was Cycle. I've actually never been to Cycle before, like this trip. But it's a pretty cool bar. It's actually the city is pretty cool.
Is it like bicycle themed?
Yeah, actually, their logo is it's like a little freaky guy, right? Oh, hey, congratulations to Cycle on being named the number 2 brewery in the world according to Rate Beer.
And the number 1 Imperial Stout.
All right, Rare Scoop collaboration with right, they're number 2 in the world. Yeah,
No, I'm asking number 2 in the world.
yeah, that's what Rate Beer
Yeah.
said. Yeah,
Yeah,
Cycle Brewing.
Yeah.
And the number 1 beer was Rare Scoop. It had like 4 O's or 5, which was a collaboration with South Florida brewer Corey Artanis of Three Sons.
Yep. So that was the same beer that got rated number 2 in the world.
Well, I thought that beer was number 1.
Yeah, so here's
The beer's number 1 and the brewery's number 2.
here's the official haul from the Rate Beer Fest for Cycle. They got the 2016 top brewer in Florida. They got 2 of the best beers in the world, the Rare Scoop, collab with Three Sons, and also a barrel-aged hazelnut imperial stout.
That was the other one.
Didn't we have Rare Scoop here?
No, I
No.
wish.
That was impossible to
Rare
get.
Scoop was also
I tasted it.
on the best new beers, the best imperial stout, and Cycle Brewing itself got a number 2 of the best brewers. So six medals in total for Cycle.
Good for them.
Yeah.
And
Congratulations.
that brings us to our 4th beer of the night.
Jose, you're
Fourth beer.
Feel free to talk. Feel free to talk about it, Hose.
Trademark dispute. Names don't matter. Bourbon barrel aged stout. So they had bottles out there when we were picking up. And
Jose, how do you say hazelnuts in Spanish?
actually tried looking it up, and I don't think there was.
Hazelnut.
Turn you into Newt.
Nutella.
No, because I was trying to look up hazelnuts to buy it for my
For a
brew.
brew?
Yeah, for a
Nice.
brew. I was actually pondering if either using extract or actual hazelnuts.
I think it's
Using actual hazelnuts is difficult.
Hazel
You got-
Cacahuate.
You
But
gotta use
it-
a shit ton of hazelnuts.
I know, but the thing is that I've been to like
And
BJ
also the fat from the nuts.
will screw around with your head. The fats from your nuts will screw around with your head.
Always does. So,
So, what do you guys think of the beer?
thanks for the detailed description of the beer, Jose.
It is quite hazelnutty.
Yeah, it's
What's the ABV?
It's like drinking liquid nuts.
yeah in my mouth, and it's
I got
delicious.
some nut liquid for you.
Well, while he's talking
I
about
walked right into that one.
Yeah, so a bunch of us have been there a bunch of times. We've met Doug a couple times, one of the head brewers.
Mhm.
What a fucking great guy. Met him way back, and he was nice enough. First time in Pegs, which unfortunately not there
that's where they
anymore.
started.
And he was like, "You guys, you guys like craft beer? Here, try my barrel age. It's called Rare Dos, and it wasn't ready. It wasn't carbonated, and we're like, dude, you're gonna be a millionaire." And man, and so now they got Cycle Brewing in St. Pete, which is what a beautiful area. That's you got like a little downtown, very homey, lots of little places, and it's a nice little place. That's I wish I had a little bit more taps in the tap room, but it's a little place, so I guess you don't need that many.
By the way, their place, what I loved is that they sell independent artists sell their artwork
And the booths.
Yeah, in the booths, so you can buy artwork.
Cool.
That's pretty cool.
There. No, there was pretty good stuff there, art wise also.
Yeah, always great beer on tap. They're always doing bottle releases. It
And I
seems
like
like
it-
every week,
Yeah.
new bottles.
It's not like
Well,
the
they do
usual.
week-long releases.
It's not like a usual brewery where it's like at some warehouse. Like this is actually inside the city, so it's actually a nice location where it's at.
Yeah, plenty of shops and bars and restaurants around.
Right, so you can go there, have a good time, and then if you need a bouncer, or if you're going shopping or whatever around town, you can always end up at Cycle.
And obviously, for those who are not familiar, St. Pete is just right outside of Tampa, so it's just
Across the bay.
across the Sky Bridge.
Across the Tampa Bay. Yeah.
Yeah, so no, it's a really cool place. I want you to check
But
it out.
isn't that where the Buccaneers are?
The Buccaneers.
Well, they're in Tampa.
Yeah, that's Tampa.
Do you know
Or the Tampa Bay? Isn't that where
the Tampa
Buccaneers
Bay
are?
Buccaneers?
I don't go near water. Pirates
know?
are
That's
another
true.
thing.
That's a serious
But-
problem.
It's a very
But,
serious concern
Dave,
here in
if I told
Peninsular
you
Florida.
that Winston was there, would you go across that water?
He give him a hug.
I would probably go there to see him. He's the captain. And he sounds like a nice guy.
Fun fact: Buccaneers
And his first mate is Aguayo.
got their name from bacon.
Really?
Yes, because that's what they would eat on their ships. Because dried meat was good. Buccaneers,
Do you know?
bacon eaters.
Do you know how much it costs a pirate to get his ears pierced? A buccaneer.
Oh my god!
Play
Play. I have nothing.
Also, play the pig just for the bacon.
Bacon.
And then he turns into
Buccaneers.
I like it. I like
Yeah,
it. We're going high tech here on Beer Bros BS.
I think maybe some bacon will be burned a little later.
Oh, we need a sizzling sound on our soundboard.
That's what that was, dude.
Listen up, JJ.
You just got roasted for no reason.
Boom, roasted
Damn. Yeah.
and flushed.
I got flushed. That
There'll be plenty of that after the show.
was a bad sizzling sound. I'm the metal chef. I know what's that. I will cry about it.
Age appropriate.
Yeah. All right. Quit playing on the subboard. Talk.
what you got, Tony?
All right, I got some news. Yep. So
Let's tune in, everybody, for Tony's news.
so
ridiculous.
So today, Brewery Ommegang released the latest in their Game of Thrones beer series.
Beer Bros, Beer Bros.
Incest
Beer
Blood
Bros.
Orange.
I think that was a previous one. Now this one is going to be called Bend to the Knee, which
Wait,
is,
an arrow to the knee. Is this a Skyrim beer?
No, bro.
No,
bend
bend
at
at
the knee.
Bend
Oh.
to the Knee.
Yeah.
It's a Belgian-style golden ale brewed with wildflower honey.
How do you say Belgian in Spanish, Jose?
Belgian.
Belgico.
Vehicle.
And used with Pilsner malt, flaked oats, and a trio of hops.
I'm sorry, the college has my mind warped. I've just got done with the project. So.
Yeah, congratulations on your class and getting back to school. Tell us more about this Belgian.
Yes, thank you.
Belgian Pilsner malt.
What about the hops, Tony?
Yeah, so it uses Saaz, Bravo, and Styrian Golding hops, plus the aforementioned wildflower honey, which was added during fermentation. And the cool thing about this release is that they're going to release the same beer, but with 3 different labels. So for House Stark, House Lannister, and House Targaryen. So you'll be able to choose which house you pledge your allegiance to.
Wait, but if
purchase
you
the
make a
beer.
Cuvier with them, like you can get like House Stark, and you can get like
You
House.
make a
of-
Cuvier with them. You got Jon Snow and fucking Daenerys making a baby.
Yeah,
So the
exactly.
rumors say.
Fire and ice.
Yeah, fired crotch and icy dick.
She didn't have any hair.
You would have to say that the.
How do you know this? Oh wait, yeah, we all saw him.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
yeah, go back and watch the.
Well, that's because the
Shame.
fire fucking burnt off all of
Or you can get Lannister and you can mix it in together with Stark.
with more Lannister because that's what they fucking do.
No, they mixed with the other one, the Martells.
Yeah. Well, they fuck everything.
Yeah, they fucked their.
So are we gonna play this game of like whose house is who?
A Lannister never neglects their siblings.
Yeah, that'd be a,
Did they have a beer called Shame yet? That'd be great.
that would be funny.
My favorite one from that whole
Perfect for,
Omegang Game of Thrones things was Valar Morghulis, the Belgian double.
Yeah.
That shit was
That one
fire.
was
I think
really
I agree.
good.
I think that was the best one.
Yep, I agree.
It was surprisingly good. I did not have high expectations for it, and it blew me away.
Yeah,
That sounds like something a Greyjoy would say.
Greyjoy.
I mean, talking about that subject.
If I have to pick, I'm a Littlefinger, bro. Fuck that shit, dog. I don't fuck a house. I make my own house.
Yeah, just jump place to place and fucking.
Straight up, my money's on Littlefinger in this Game of Thrones.
All right.
I think he'll die, but
Yeah, I think he does. Yeah.
Why? You think he's biting off more than he could chew?
I think
he's-
what's her name's gonna
Guys-
Sansa.
Sansa has a long memory.
I hope Sansa dies, bro. I was totally I was all for
Hey,
no.
hey.
I was all for
Spoiler
Sansa.
alert!
Like that escalated
Heard it
quickly.
here.
I was all for Sansa. I'm like, yo, bro, this fucking girl's playing the game. Good for her, man.
Well, there's certain things that I know because I read the book and that are still not on the show.
But that doesn't
unfortunately.
matter. The show is fucking diverged from the book already.
No,
Sounds
but
like
there's-
something a Bolton would
There's
say.
one thing that it's not. That's probably going to be on the show that it's on the book. There's
Sounds
not
like
much
something a
one thing.
Martell would
Yeah,
say.
and don't say that. Don't ruin that for.
Yeah.
Sounds like something a Tully would say.
Jesus Christ.
Sounds like something a
Tyrell.
Sounds like something a Targaryen would say.
Watch,
Pour
watch
one
your
out for
tongue.
Marjorie. Poor Marjorie.
So-
She saw it coming.
I think
The
Hose
Sand
is
Sisters are
Hose
so
is a
hot.
Tarly.
Nice.
No,
All right.
Tarly.
No, I'd like to be
Totally.
a Martell.
Yo, I thought that they were mispronouncing Casterly Rock for like 5 years. I'm like, oh, that's just their accent. No, that shit is fucking spelled Casterly Rock.
Well, what did you think it was?
I thought they were trying to say castle like a fucked up accent. What the fuck?
And then you just like Googled it and you're like, holy shit, it's right.
Yeah. So Tony was, talking about the next Game of Thrones beer by Omegang, and that made me think. There's some licensed beers out there. Like I was thinking about bringing one today, the Mortal Kombat Sub-Zero one.
I was gonna bring Scorpion.
Nice. And
Then you
So-
guys could battle to the death.
that'd be awesome.
Oh, that
We
the
have
Cuvier
smash
would be
the-
like.
smash the
Get
bottles
over
together. Right? I freeze you. But so are the Game of Thrones beer the best licensed beers out there?
The best branded license, I guess.
Right.
I don't know if the beers themselves deserve that.
That would be an interesting future episode. Listen, keep track of us, listeners. We might do that one day.
I'm trying to think of what else.
So
The
whose house?
Ghostbusters one?
Whose house do you think you'd be in, JJ? What house do you think you'd be in?
I don't know. I'll be probably House Stark.
Fucking course, you would say Stark.
Yeah.
You would be the one person here that I think would say Stark above anybody else.
Yeah.
Martell's has all the hot bitches.
Tony,
That's true. And since
what house do you think
ancestors
you'd be in?
The Sand Sisters.
I think I'd go with Stark as well because I like dogs and they have the dogs.
Are you a Baratheon? No, I already said Littlefinger. I make my own house.
Think maybe, yeah. What do you guys think I'd
Catch
be?
me outside. Have idea.
Oh, you're a Lannister.
I could see that.
Yeah.
I could also see Bolton.
Bolton. Yeah.
To be honest, I also like the Lannisters, like kind of, but
You think I'd be a Lannister?
yeah,
You guys could be Lannisters together.
Yeah, exactly. And then you could fuck each other.
Well, we could be cousins. How about that?
And still
How about
fuck-
that?
How about that?
Cash me outside. How
Cash me
about that?
outside. God, they're bringing her back.
Dumbest
Yeah, right? Isn't it crazy how, like, yeah, she was there, like, years ago. We all saw it. But now it's a thing.
Yeah, it's like that.
Well, the song
this
they
why
made
we-
out of it is fucking great.
Yeah,
Catch me
yeah.
outside. How about that? Catch me outside.
Well,
Like it.
there's a bunch of songs.
Oh, I don't know. The one that I heard, I like. I haven't heard too.
I've heard like 4.
Really?
Yeah, it's kind of a throwback. Like, it was like a few years ago when they were doing, the auto-tune remix of every, like, video that came out.
They need to auto-tune this.
Like, now they're doing
How
it.
about that?
Nice.
I still love you.
I like
I was thinking
the,
of that one. Yes, the best cry ever.
I like the
Still one
raping
of the best
everybody.
YouTube videos of all time.
Yeah. If you have not seen that, please look up.
I think Ray is
Best
is
cry
right.
ever.
How'd your wife? How'd your kids?
Oh yeah.
How your husband? How your wife? How your kid? Because they raping everybody.
What's that guy's name? Antoine Dodson.
Antoine Dodds.
Wow.
Forever in internet history. Another good one is when they auto-tuned the guy who like found the girl that was locked in a basement for years. It's like, how does that one go?
I don't remember.
That was
I remember
great.
that.
Yeah, I remember, but I don't remember.
I used to
that
cook ribs with this dude.
I don't think I ever saw that one.
one.
But it was a whole the people who did the Antoine Dodson was called Auto Tune the News,
yeah.
and they had a whole YouTube channel where you could spend hours, you just waste your hours going through that.
There was a great one from Alabama about the leprechaun and the tree.
Yes.
Oh yes.
Y'all seen the leprechaun say yeah?
Yeah. I think it's a crackhead got into the wrong stuff.
Must be a crackhead.
The best thing is the sketch.
I want
the
the
artist
gold.
sketch.
Yeah, the artist sketch. I want the gold.
Give me the gold.
Gold.
I'm
I
a
want the gold. The song.
I'm
was
around
the
the
best.
back hole.
Was that your topic earlier?
Yeah, that was my topic. I'm done.
I was going to ask you
What's up?
because you're always about the new TV shows.
I love
Nude?
I
Nude?
love nude and nude TV shows.
Have you seen The Young Pope?
You know, I talked about this earlier with some people. I'm hearing some good stuff.
It's pretty good.
I'm hearing some bad stuff. I want to know that it's more than just a super douchey pope. I want to know that there's something going on. It's not just, hey, watch this guy be a douche, and it's interesting because he's also the pope.
But what is this on? I've never even
It's
heard
on
of this.
it's on this channel called HBO.
Or the hobo channel, as some people
Yeah,
call it.
the hobo.
The same place where you watch Game of Thrones?
Yeah, I know.
That's right. What a coinky dink.
Yeah,
The filmography of the show and the scoring it seems odd at first, and it oddly works out.
So, all right. So how
It's-
many episodes are they in? Like 3?
They're in 6
6.
because this
Are we on
actually
firm
came
ground?
out.
Is there something more to the show than just? Is there something more to the show than just just this guy being an asshole?
It's a
Because anybody could be an asshole, and then are we all just
Yes,
fascinated because
but
he's the
you-
Pope and he's being an asshole?
but it's to what extent is this going? Is it going to stop? You're not sure where he's going with this because he does have an idea, and he's not just trying to be a dick to be a dick or be a douche to be a douche. He actually has a set goal, what he's aiming for.
Okay.
And it's kind of interesting to see the way everything kind of turns into it. And it's Jude Law playing a pope,
He's a good actor.
That's
I
fucking
like
an,
cool.
Amer-
I
an
like
American.
oh, nice.
So he has an American accent. And
Is it supposed to be based off like a previous pope, or it's its
no,
own
it's
thing?
just
He's
off
like the
of-
youngest Pope or some shit, right?
I don't know if the youngest, but he's
okay.
and what's his name? Not Cromwell. James Cromwell.
Is it supposed to be
actor?
set in like modern times?
Yeah.
or-
Oh, yeah. It's set now.
Oh, that's awesome.
And, to hear him, like your eminence, we have your holiness, we have set for you this huge this breakfast. And he's like, I don't eat much. I'm sorry.
Because he's doing too much cocaine.
No.
Doing to me.
No, he's
dudes.
based on what he based on what he says. If you look at some of the reviews, they say he's villainous, but he really is true to his faith, and he's like, "What can I do to get my church back to where it is?" We've been, in his opinion, they've been welcoming too many people and moving forward too fast, and
Well,
that's
now I'm fucking interested because I actually hold that point of view. I say that the people that want to be Catholic, give them fucking rules. That's what they want. Don't relax the rules hoping that you get more followers. Just fucking keep the followers you have. They're there for the fucking rules.
kind of the point that he makes. So he tells the Italian prime minister after 9 months being in office, And it's like, why don't you pick up that piece of paper? And the prime minister is like, sure, he's like, this is what I want you to enact. And it's like, the absolutely getting rid of abortions, of same-sex marriages, of the divorce, this and that. And it's like, you want me to get rid of all of this, Holy Father? And it's like, yeah, or else. The prime minister, says something snooty of like, I was elected with 41% of the people, of the population. And the Pope's like, well, imagine if God said something like, or in the time, the prime minister said back to him, well, I was elected with 41%. I wasn't elected by God, and God hasn't been proven that he exists. And the Pope responds with something along the lines of like, well, you're right that you're not sure that God exists, but what if I could tell you that I can make sure, as God's hand on this planet, that your 41% can turn into 10% in your next election, and you not get reelected. So it's kind of an interesting show. And the filmography,
I'll give it a shot. You saying it's shot very nicely?
It's
Is it shot on location?
It's an HBO show, so
it's fucking weird. Evidently, the show came out last October in Italy and the UK, and it's now just getting over here.
Huh.
Wait, is it translated like dubbed?
No, it's in English. Yeah,
but why?
It's in English and Italian, but the Italian is dubbed. I mean, it's subtitled.
Okay.
Because
so
Jude Law doesn't. Jude Law is supposed to be a cardinal from New York City, and it features Diane Keaton, Jude Law as an American.
Nice.
And that brings us to our fifth and final beer of the night.
Speaking of holy things, holy shit!
I love
penny shots.
I have to say, I honestly love Jameson's whiskey, Irish whiskey. Sine Me Too, the family motto of Jameson family.
What does it mean?
Yeah. I knew you would
Without
approve of
fear.
this one, Dave.
Actually, I just got reminded of a joke I heard the other day.
It's not going to be better than my joke.
Well,
No, he chose
you're
your
right,
first
you're right.
wish.
So there
I'll
was-
be the judge of that.
So Mrs. Debbie was having her class, and she's like, "Oh, the word of the day today." Oh, and shout out to Scott, because he's the one who told me this joke. The word of the day today is contagious. Bobby, can you use the word contagious in a sentence? Oh, my grandma is sick, and so I can't be around her because they think it's contagious. Oh, very good. Oh, Annie, can you use the word contagious? Yeah. They think that my illness is contagious. Oh, very good, very good. And it's like, this other guy, it's like, attitudes are contagious. Great job. And then they go to the Irish exchange student. They're like, Donovan, can you please use the word contagious? And he's like, yes. I was driving by a house the other day, and my dad saw this lady painting a fence with a toothbrush, and he said, it's going to take this contagious to paint that fence.
Very good.
That was Scott sauce.
That was Scott sauce.
Nice.
Hey, that one didn't get a trombone.
No, that was good. Shout out to Scott. Don't do any belly flops into puddles anymore, please.
Nice.
Well, he was at Chili Cook-Off last week.
Oh, Jesus, God.
And it was raining over there.
Oh, boy.
All right, so
Beer 5.
So beer 5, last beer of the night, is also from Cycle Brewing, and this one, staying with the Irish whiskey theme,
Contagious.
it's called Buddy Shots, and this is a imperial stout aged in Jameson Irish whiskey barrels, and
So good.
these are the barrels that are going to now be sent back to Jameson for them to use for Jameson caskmates.
And that's such a mildly delicious, smooth.
They're mildly delicious.
Wow. Oh, wow. Wow.
It's so smooth.
Yeah, this is absolutely phenomenal. This is 58 episodes in, we've had a lot of fucking awesome beer. This is definitely on the Mount Rushmore of beers we've had on the show.
The whiskey flavor is distinct. It's It's not your typical barrel. I mean, this is fucking Jameson. It's
Yep, for
tasty.
sure. And it's like it gives such a good base to the beer. Like,
Do you have any more of this bottle?
I do not.
just what's left in it.
You will get stabbed. You have a full glass.
It won't take the contagious to finish this bottle.
I'm not laughing now.
Yeah, I only took a little bit. There you go. No, it's fantastic, and that the Jameson Castmates, that shit don't play. Like people, if you
Stouted whiskey, isn't that crazy? Fucking coming full circle.
look at the disgust on Dave's face. He's like, I want to. How about me? I want more.
What are you wasting? They're not on the show. Yes, I said it. You guys were thinking it.
But yeah, the Castmates, definitely check it out. It's only a little bit more for the bottle. I was just looking at it when I went to Total Wine for the Super Bowl.
You say.
For the Super Bowl.
It's been very delicious.
No, it's so good that you can shoot that shit like
It is
Mildly
on
delicious.
It is so smooth that it just feels like a nice rain on the
Well,
green
I would
plains
imagine
of,
that
of Ireland.
the big.
Wait, but I imagine that this whiskey is not for shooting. It's
That was a
for-
5 on the glass shaking scale.
That's what they say in Cork.
By the way, in the Beer Bros BS studio, when we're not at the brewery series, when we're recording here, we're surrounded by growlers and beer glasses and the cupboards. And
We
you
also
might-
call them laugh-o-meters.
Yeah, so this
The
is our...
funnier you laugh, the more they tell us. Jingle jangle, handle, handle.
Hey, we laugh. The bottles laugh. We all have a good time.
So you might hear a little bit of a wee bit of jingling.
A
It
little-
just be our growlers. They're just growling at our podcast.
a little tingle.
They're not really growling. They're laughing. They're laughers.
I like to think of them as our live audience, and they're clapping.
This is what happens when you drink 5 beers. 5 beers with an average ABV of 8 and higher.
Do you think we should do an entire podcast with Irish accents?
I don't think I could keep it up that long. Is what I say.
Oh, yeah, that happens to you all the time.
That's what my. That's
You
what
could-
my
I
wife
don't
says.
have to keep it up that long. Just gotta keep
You could, but if you wanted to,
accent for that one, motherfucker.
if you wanted to, you could switch it up to Scottish.
Do
That's
It
that,
wouldn't be so hard.
Aye.
do
That's
that
what me-
accent, you cunt, for ages.
My,
That's what me wife says.
Wow. Dude, we all
my
sound...
Scottish accent turns
I would
into
so
a
be
Russian
interested
one.
how to do this.
Dude, we fucking sound like Mrs. Doubtfire. This is ridiculous.
Mrs. Doubtfire wasn't Scottish, was she? Wasn't she British?
Yeah, but we...
Or was she Welsh? She's probably from Cardiff.
Fucking Welsh.
Yeah, I think that is...
Sounds like somebody from Swansea would say.
She would say, like, or he would say in the movie, like, oh, in my...
They probably would be rather referred to as their pronoun as they.
Scott
I
would be
lied.
proud doing the Mrs. Doubtfire references right now.
Yeah, right.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, no.
So let me ask you guys, what burns you bacon? What burns you haggis?
Accents.
Hey! Racist.
Weren't you the one that started this?
I did.
You did.
So this be all your fault. I'm turning into
Are
a
you a pirate?
Irish pirate. Well, I'm a buccaneer. A Scottish buccaneer.
All right, you know what?
He's like mouthing out words, trying to think what to say. I saw you. You're like,
He's like testing the accent before he says anything in his head.
he turns the mic on.
That was Jose, by the way.
Okay, I do have this on.
I don't know what that was.
That was probably the worst thing ever.
What kind
on
of
the show.
accent does that
Yeah,
be?
what were you going for?
I think I have my own accent. Just like
That you do. That you
just like little, just like Littlefinger. Fuck that! I'll make my own country, my own accent.
I'm from that little island all the way out there, off the coast of Jamaica.
Yeah, he's
down by the beach.
So we officially are off the rails. Only after 5 beers.
Yeah, Jose's on his own little island. What's your little island
He's on
called?
his own train, going in the opposite direction.
We need a name for Jose's little island that he's on.
It doesn't matter. It gets pronounced differently every day.
Little Dingus. Little Dingus
Well, that
Island.
killed the laughter.
It was all good and fun.
Next week,
Until you brought out Dingus.
Way to go.
next week will be Little Dingus.
Dangerous.
Watch yourself. So are you saying your island is mystical?
There's no limit to it.
It's a mystical island.
I thought I told you.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Hey, better watch out. Sometimes you get a twister on there. Oh, come on. That was good.
Deserve the fucking trombone.
I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about?
They did a song together.
been,
Fucking Twister and fucking Mystical.
Would have been
So it was
more
twistical.
appropriate thing is what a shaka.
Yeah, whatever.
Courtesy of Silk.
It's
thought
as
you knew
smooth
your-
as silk.
Wait, no, this isn't DMX.
I meant to do that one. Smooth.
I was like, this isn't DMX with the fucking.
Well, it could be Snoop Dogg. It could be Snoop Dogg because he was on the label for a minute.
Oh yeah.
Boom, boom, boom,
Wasn't it also
boom, boom, boom.
was Petey Pablo on there? On No Limit?
On
as
No
well?
Limit?
No, he was in Virginia. He was on
I
Timberlands.
thought he was from North Carolina.
North Carolina.
Carolina.
But he was on Timberlands.
No. All right, well.
Anyway, so burns your bacon, Tony?
Yes, well, burns my bacon. So the superb.
Wait, hold on.
The Superb Owl.
What burns your bacon?
I can hear it burning.
Sounds like rain.
So the superb owl coming up on Sunday as we record this, and what burns my bacon is when people that are not sports fans.
Aren't not?
Is that what I said?
So when they, what?
Shut up. When people that are not sports fans.
He just became a citizen of my own island, just like trying to get the language down.
That's the citizen exam.
Welcome to my island.
All right, Braveheart. When people that are not sports fans, they think they're so funny on their Facebook or social media, and they're like, "Hey guys, I hope the sports ball team does more home runs into the other nets than the other team," and they pretend that they don't know how football is played, and they think they're being hilarious.
On top of that, or the people like, well, I'm not watching the Super Bowl today. Well, congrats. You're one of 2 people not doing that in this planet.
Yeah, exactly.
Emily
They're
watching
like,
the
this is me not
commercials."
caring about the Super Bowl, the superb owl.
Fuck, Tony, you stole my thing. People that call it sports ball. I was like that. Yeah. Yeah, fucking. Yeah, that. It's like, really, you don't know fucking the name? Suck my ass. That burns my bacon.
Are you going to watch Hand Egg this Sunday?
And then, you know what's an awesome pastime is watching the Puppy Bowl.
I was going to bring up the Puppy Bowl.
Puppy Bowl is
That
great.
shit is adorable to fucking watch.
They have a boxer this year.
What about
have
the
you seen the
lingerie?
boxer? The boxer.
What are the stats?
No, we're not talking about boxing. We're talking about.
No, that was a baby.
But wait, what about
Wait. Tell
what
us
about
about
the
this
lingerie
boxing.
bowl?
Tell us more about this boxer.
Yeah, so they're gonna have a heavy hitter in the Puppy Bowl this year. So we got a puppy boxer in there. Out. Yeah, it's gonna change the game forever. So, is there a kitten bowl, by the way?
No, there's
They
the
have-
lingerie bowl. There's a bunch
They
of
have
pussies there.
kittens. They have.
We're going way overboard with the sound effect one tonight.
It's
Jose,
only
you didn't lock up the cats today, did you?
No, I didn't. Who let the cats out?
No baby noises, please. Yeah, it's
You know what's terrible to do right
Excessive
now?
Soundboard.
No,
right.
right now after we had all this beer.
That's coming up soon.
Pissing in a glass.
It sounded like the drink pouring in gin and juice.
Yeah.
Which also sounds like the guy pissing.
I was saying now I'm thinking of like G's and Hustlers when he does this. I'm a motherfucking hustler. Yeah.
Better
Now back
ask
to the
somebody.
G's.
You bet.
JJ.
Now drop some more of them keys.
JJ, babality.
Oh God. That was a dark time for Mortal Kombat.
So Jose, what brings your bacon?
Fucking parking garages at school.
Okay.
Or
Elaborate.
lack of parking spaces?
The lack of
Elaborate.
fucking parking spaces. They have like 8 fucking parking garages and like 10 open parking spaces, and they still don't have enough fucking like space to like fit all the students there. I'm like, what
Stop
the-
admitting people to your school if they cannot park there.
That's been a problem since FIU began.
Yeah, I was gonna
And
say.
that is a problem that shall continue
Welcome to
long
Miami.
after you graduate.
Bienvenidos a Miami.
I mean, I thought
If your
we-
will is strong enough, you can be strong and Smith forward.
Getting jiggy with it.
You
I
also
thought-
you also
well-
don't have to cuss in your podcast to sell records.
So fuck that.
Well, we're
Fuck
fucked.
you.
Fuck,
at the end of the
man.
day, we're worlds ahead, but we're not parking ahead.
What?
Yes.
We're parking to get head.
Shut up, Jaden.
No, it's just like I'm back to the reality of fucking having to find parking spaces sometimes.
Did you flash your memory
Did you
as
go?
if you were a man in black?
Yeah,
Back
I did
to
get my
life.
memory flashed.
I'll send you some forget-me-nots.
Yeah.
They'll help you remember.
Oh, yeah.
Be careful
Whatever,
because it's a wild
whatever
west out
miss.
here.
Wild
I can-
Wild West.
I can park in faculty staff.
Are we gonna seriously go down the whole list of crappy Will Smith songs?
That's for Danette. And you.
Not that would be madness this summer.
That's
Oh,
and Danette.
we're on fire. But yeah, wait.
If anybody's gonna be at DFPF Day
Tomorrow.
well, which isn't gonna fucking
Yeah.
this isn't gonna air.
You're not going to hear this.
Anyways, after the fact,
This
my
will be
boy-
posted on DFPF Day. So
My boy's Pale Ale. He's gonna be bringing through some bottles. He fucking brewed that shit. It's called the Fresh Prince. The story behind it is that when we went to go drink it, we were French pressing it with a bunch of shit. And one of my friends
Ew.
was so drunk. No, it's actually not shit, but like coffee and like hibiscus and other stuff.
And Kopi Luwak.
And my friend's like, "Oh man, it's so good, man. I love it when you Fresh Prince it."
So so I thought of another joke. How can you track Will Smith in the snowstorm? Look for Fresh Prince.
Can we get the? Yeah.
Give him a clap for that one. Huh?
Give him the clap. Ew.
No, actually,
Yeah, he deserves the clap for that.
You deserve gonorrhea.
I don't care what you say. Chlamydia is a soup. I've seen it on the supermarket shelves. What the fuck? It's my opinion.
let me ask you guys, what was your favorite beer of the night?
Yeah,
Body
that's
shots,
pretty
I
easy,
think.
yeah.
Body shots.
Body shot.
It's
Buddy
shots.
Buddy chat.
buddy shots.
Oh yeah.
Buddy chats.
I like body
I was,
shots too.
I was thinking
Well,
body shots
actually,
earlier.
I
That's
thought it was
weird.
body shots because
off of Jose's Island.
the label looks like
Booty shot.
the label. Even though
I
it's-
enjoyed booty shots.
even though the label is
You sure
of a
do.
glass with 2 straws, it looks like somebody wearing a bikini. So I
And
thought
they're
it
getting
was like
shots
Suck
into
into
the
the
booty.
The booty shots.
Booty shots.
I thought he was gonna say
Bacala, booty shot.
someone wearing a bikini sucking 2 dicks.
That upper body.
I
strong-
didn't see that.
vagina.
Okay.
no. This is like the
It's the Rorschach test right there.
Down, 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 down.
What do you see? Where do you see JJ Milchef? I see cock.
It's a blank page. I
I
haven't
see
flipped the
pussy.
card yet.
I haven't jerked off to this blank page yet.
I haven't been sleeping good lately.
It's hard to
You just
sleep.
wait. You just get the blot test and you just start masturbating to it.
I am the roast shark.
Doesn't everybody?
So let me ask you guys, what was your favorite beer of the night?
Buddy chats.
Money shots.
Money shots.
So guys, as always, remember, send your comments, questions, pictures, nudes, ideas to us on Facebook.com/BeerBrosBS.
Ooh, that was subtle.
On Twitter and Instagram at BeerBrosBS. Remember, you can find all of our rankings on Untapped. Jose, did you take pictures today?
Not yet.
You want us to say we have? You can say it
He's
yourself.
really excited about it.
You can say it yourself, Jose.
You could also call us at 305-814-BEER. That's 2437.
Yeah, it's
Beer in German.
Yeah,
Beer.
B-I-E-R.
B-I.
Beer.
And remember, you can find everything on our website,
BIER.
beerbrosbs.com.
and also now on Xbox and Windows platforms via the podcast app.
Remember, subscribe to us on SoundCloud, iTunes, and...
Podcast Addict.
All right, I'm Dave, the Big Librarian.
This is Alex, the King of Alapata.
Tony.
JJ the Mill Chef.
Jose.
All right, good night, guys. Cheers.
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 Oh,
Beer Bros.
Beer Bros.
Beer Bros. Beer Bros.